Hmm. Sorry, just give me a few minutes to get settled in here. Um, okay, so I'm just coming from a friend's live stream. And kind of just, I think it's finishing up. I don't have it playing. I'm just kind of watching the conversation, and here to do a couple of songs. Technically, I have, and the viewer left, but whatever. Um, About an hour and a half, but it probably won't roll that long. I think that typo would be obvious, but just in case it's not. Nobody's watching yet, so I'm just going to wait till some people tune in. Even one or two is good for a start and makes a difference either way. So you've already gotten a treat to just relax, okay? Sonny, go away. Sorry, my dog's being noisy. But he will get his walk very soon, as it usually does. He's got food, and I'm pretty sure I seem to remember giving him water recently, so he's good. Okay. You know, some of the people that are watching my friend's video, I think that there's one song of his one original of his, that he does as his final song all the time. So, and I see people talking about it in the chat. So, I think they're doing that, and then I guess we'll see. It's not showing the. Okay. Oh, just a moment, please. Why is everything off to the sides? Right, like you know. Okay, I'll be right back. Sorry for the slow start. Yep. Well, I'll just make sure you have. Oh, he has back with him. So I'm just a bit distracted. I just stepped outside to check something quickly, and I noticed that it looks like it's been raining. Didn't feel like it was, but it certainly felt like it was kind of still there a little bit happening. And I'm just kind of thinking that our dog should probably. So I'm just getting the water. Hello, welcome. That our dog should probably get a walk in case it starts raining heavier. But I have this rolling. I want to do at least 2 songs, and I just get the sense that it could start pouring in the next 5 or 10 minutes, which I'd need close to that to get the dog all ready to go out and get shoes and possibly a coat on. So it feels like it. So hopefully, I've got an hour and a half before the other person gets home, and I'm thinking I can maybe try and get it in then. So yeah. Okay, I don't want to delay too much more, at least until somebody's here enjoying. Well, and then, if I have to separate briefly, it shall be hopefully forgiven. But because I sort of feel like, aside from that I might need to, but I'm going to try not to. Now, I'd really love to wait until we have somebody here to start the songs. It's only 6 minutes in. That's not too long. Now, I think I've been on the piano twice today and put this back and forth. So if I forget this time, hopefully, it usually is. So. Okay, and I'm just gonna get my yeah, and then we'll get started. Welcome. Okay, or not, because they left. Sorry for the movement and the take time settling. And I know I usually get kind of warm when I'm doing music, but at the moment I'm a little bit chilly. So chilly, but I almost thought I felt like I had a fever. Yeah, I'm torn about going out with the dog, but I can wait. Okay, Sonny, please go lay down. I know people are thinking it sounds like he'd like to go out. However, he has a usual routine kind of for that, and I will get him out. But and he's got food there. He hasn't really touched much of it today either. So, but no, he just likes to do this thing where he likes to make sounds and vocalize when I'm live streaming or on the phone, and he's trained us to usually give him something to keep him quiet, like a treat, like a chew treat or something. But you've had one, you've maybe even had two today, I think, because I've podcasted a couple times, and then the door was open. He was simply barking at noises, being protective, before I'd started, and I thought, well, I want to have the door open instead of the AC, like the inside door open instead of the AC running, because it's more efficient or whatever, and it's kind of cool out, and so I said, and he was barking at that and was trying to. I had been eating, and I think I didn't see anything on the floor, but he looked like he was scratching at the carpet for something. So I said, got him to go upstairs, and I thought, but you weren't being that bad, so I gave him a treat. So you're doing well today, son. You gotta have a limit. Take it to the limit. I'm going to drag this out on here. That way I can kind of watch both. And it's an additional tab. Now it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's amazing that it can be. But I will close it after I do it. Okay, well, this one might just, at the time being, until after the fact, it would ever be for my angels. But kind of fits with that theme. So here we go. And some of the lyrics are a little bit deep. I'd forgotten that. But the chorus is catchy. There's an interesting connection to this performer. And yeah. No telex or silicone. She's touch, smell, sight, taste, and sound. Where's the title? Clocks, it's amazing. You should see the way the light dances up here. Million colors of hazel, golden and red. Saturday morning is fading. Sun reflected by the coffee in your hand. Come my eyes are caught, your gaze all over again. Without judgment, not a miracle. Try to find ourselves in the winter snow, so alone in love like the world that disappeared. Now I won't be silent, no I won't let go. I won't hold on tighter to the afterglow. And my burn so bright that the darkness will stop the fear. And I will hold on to the afterglow. And I will hold on to the afterglow. Yes, I will hold on to the afterglow. Weather outside is changing. Leaves are buried under 6 feet of distances away. The radio's playing iron and wine. This is a new dimension. This is the level where we lose track of time. Oh, nothing against it except you and I. Remember love John Ray, not a miracle. Trying to find myself in the winter snow. Alone in love like the world just no, I won't be silent. I won't let go. I will hold on till the afterglow. Burn so bright in the darkness light. Oh, I will hold on to the afterglow. Oh, I will hold on to the afterglow. I will hold on to the afterglow. I might do some more of his songs, and they look like they're going to load fast. I'm getting into a musical mode now, and nobody's been here yet. So even though people may see afterwards, it hasn't felt worth it yet because nobody's been here to interact a little bit. I don't know if I remember how Supermarket Flowers goes. There was one song I was thinking of. Hi, Sunny. River, roadside. Oh, he's got a song called Sam. I know somebody called Sam. I know that, or named Sam. I always think called is a weird way to say it. But sleeping pills, interesting. Oh, now we're getting to the ones that. Yeah, and I'm worried about that individual. Oh. I just got back to the piano after getting this second shirt, and I'm looking at Ed Sheeran songs at the moment. If any of those interest you, but and if you're left, so whatever. Just after I finished that song too, of course. Well, they weren't here at that point until a few minutes later, but you know. It seems I almost wanted to go to it, but not really. Hmm. People. Chapstick, if anybody wonders, and chapstick, if anybody doesn't. I think he's been writing some new songs because it wasn't that long ago that I looked at some of his music and I'm seeing some titles I've never seen before. Hmm, interesting. Including he has a version of Candle in the Wind. And if that's the Elton John song, I mean, I do Elton John music pretty good too, I would say. So maybe I'll give it a try. I'd love to hear his version, though, at some point. Okay, let's try it. I haven't played this in a while. I'd love to hear his version. I bet it'd be amazing. Hopefully, you will think this is as well. So I'm still dealing with a bit of a finger injury, so I'm trying to navigate playing with that, but I still think it's better on the piano than the guitar. I think maybe because the keys are softer than the strings are. Maybe that's another reason. Goodbye, little Jean, though I never knew you at all. You had the grace to hold yourself while those around you cried. Into your grave that you want to and it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain sets in. I would have liked to have known you, but I was just a kid. The candle burned out long before. I just realized the interesting lyric that is, the power in it. Loneliness was coming. All you ever played, all you ever superstar. When you die, still hounded you just to hear the candle burned out long before the legend ever did. I knew you had all you had the grace to hold yourself. Funny second row, season was something more than just our man. And it seems to me you live your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain sets in. I would have liked to have known you, but I was just a kid. The candle burned out long before legend ever did. Tuned in right as that one was finishing, but there's another one that he does from a popular Disney movie that I really want to do. I think it's Circle of Life. There's a certain lyric that you don't always hear in it, but it really is impactful. I'm also looking at and of course somebody tuned in right at the end, but they obviously, well, they don't like the Lion King because they left when I said that, but that last few seconds I guess didn't sound good, or maybe it was a personal, who knows. I've done a lot in this video already, and even though it's only been 23 minutes, wow. You may take a short break and wait till somebody tunes in now. Yeah. I'm also waiting for something to load. I do have another song lined up. I just don't know if I really want to do it, and I'm thinking I don't. But I could do name. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's interesting. There was one tab, or maybe two, in between that one, and the live stream. And when I closed that one, it just stayed on the live stream. How nice of it, eh? All right. Hopefully, the next person that tunes in will as well. I really kind of want to at least know that somebody's here, whether they stay or not. Whatever. I mean, I know there's people after the fact, but sometimes it seems like there's not. Sometimes yes, often no. And I just kind of want, yeah. Yeah, I want her to know that I want to sing and that. little wrap in along the way. Just a little added something before we get things bumping and we say, now as it's read by him, so long John, from the day we arrived on the planet, and blinking we step into the sun, more to see than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done. Some say live and let live. But all are agreed, if they join the stampede, you should never give more than you give. Circle of life, wheel of fortune, it's the leap of faith, and of hope, find a place. That unwinding circle of a life. Some of us fall by the wayside, some of us soar through to the stars, some of us never trouble, some have to live with the scars. Far too much to take in here, find they can ever be found. The sun rolling high, the sapphire sky is great and small, all the ends round, the circle of life. Wheel of fortune, it's the leap of faith, the bend of hope, till we find a place on the path unwinding. It's a circle of life. It's the wheel of fortune, it's the leap of faith, it's the bend of hope, till we find a place on the path unwinding. In the circle of a life. Now, I just invited somebody who gets quite busy and doesn't really have a lot of. Although I don't know, sometimes she's been on my videos for about half an hour. But I just wanted to sing this one part again because I think a lot of people can relate to it, and we got to be there for each other as those people and those that can lift us up, and we can lift each other up. Some of us fall by the wayside. Some of us soar to the stars. Some of us sail through our troubles. Somehow we keep living with the scars. We keep taking you. Yeah. Sort of want to do some more Elton John. I think he's been in the news recently for a couple of things that might be a little bit odd, but I don't remember what they are though. I also think he has a song called "Burn the Mission Down," like something like the mission, like a homeless shelter, and that doesn't seem very kosher. Um, but I'm looking at Elton John and I'm looking at Ed Sheeran and any other songs you might want to request or topics, and I can roll for another 30, 45 minutes probably. As far as Elton John, okay, and you've left. I'm curious to check out this though. I know I didn't want to open up a new thing. I'm gonna probably put it in the other window if it even lets me open it here. Okay, open link. Move it to that one, but then come back here. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, let New York. Okay. Whoops. But I didn't want to open that because I don't know it. The other nice thing is that my browser is being fairly well or fairly quick to switch between things. But I say that, and as I'm saying it, when I thought it seemed to be pretty much so. But as I'm saying it, it's not seeming to be the case. Um, I am. It's unfortunate too because like I am also one that if I didn't couldn't bring up the song or didn't you know whatever reason, but I thought I could acapella it a little bit, then I would acapella, 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 acapella. What song is that again? I don't think that's the one I'm thinking of. Um, I might do one more. I don't know what one it'll be though. Weird. There's only an oh, that's a tab. Follow fashion, but it's an intro only. Is that an unfinished song? I could write it about the weekend I found out Ray passed away and what I was doing the day before and what I found out. It's interesting. I'm going to open that up to remember that. I mean, he's got so many hits and he's so big with all the songs he's already got, which I'm assuming he writes most of them. And he's just, otherwise probably a very busy guy. So I'm sure there might be times when he wouldn't finish a song. Um, so I want to say that I know Happier, but I don't think I do. Not by him. Hmm. I don't want to sing about homeless because I don't want to worry about being such. but that seems new. Like, is he homeless suddenly and not a famous musician anymore? How do you feel? How would you feel Paean? It's spelled Paean. And there's a lot of versions of it. Yeah, I don't remember ever seeing these. And it's not even ones featuring him because I'm well past those. I'm on his. How about, and how did I miss, like, it says version 2, but no, there was really like 15 versions of that song. As Edge, I guess, whether he's homeless or not now, I guess he's writing music still. Um, so that's cool. Um, Somebody there for a second wasn't cool, super motivating though. So I might wrap up soon. But I wouldn't mind doing one more, seeing if I can whip in with interest and talent and bring some musical joy to you. Wonder who his song In Memory is about, if just one person. I don't know, but I accidentally opened it. Duplicate. And then as I did so, I went backwards on the tab. So I don't know if it actually opened. It looks like it. No, I don't think it did. I'll try that again because I'm curious. Who can I channel next? And I'm also curious. Okay, somehow now I missed In Memory. I'm also curious if that's the Sarah McLachlan song that he's covered, this other one that I'm seeing here. LMN. Did I not just see a song called In Memory? Because I'm not seeing it now, and I'm going from the I's to the L's. I never. Okay. That's weird. Okay. Sorry. I don't know how alphabetically I was getting confused, but I was. That's the main thing. That's the most important thing. No, just kidding. Ooh, my goodness, that's a deep title. I don't know whether I suggest what it says or not, because I tell you, I understand how hard it can be sometimes. I'm gonna have to listen to a playlist of his to learn some of these new ones and other ones. Huh? It was one. Go upstairs soon. Yeah, even most of the time. Or Ed or any of the other ones. Okay, I'm gonna try and do one more here. I can get up over there. Some of the titles, but I don't know. But I mean, I might as well just. I mean, different experience each time. I guess I might as well just browse the. Somebody had. That's interesting. Somebody on Maxi's video had asked about that one. I think that's whose video it was. And apparently, there's a Punjabi version. So there's somebody. I don't know. This isn't necessarily weird or whatever, but it seems to stand out in my mind. There is somebody foreign that I can't remember who, but I think they're famous that he's done music with. And again, I know it's a silly statement, but no, there's somebody. But I like I remember kind of the interesting blend of cultures, but I don't think it was that song. I mean, I thought it was a song I kind of had heard before, and I don't think Sapphire is one. So, huh. Would you like to hear Shivers by Ed Sheeran or another Ed Sheeran song or something else? I don't know that one. Maybe I can do something else. I'm not meaning to mock him, but I've never tried Shivers on the piano, but the person left, so they're like, no, I got too cold. I want to tell you what I want to hear. I just want to hear it. I don't know. He seems to be doing a lot. I mean, he does do duets with people. He does do it. Does do duets. But so okay. So I want to do the thing if it's not raining. I do want to remember to do 18, but better when we start to get snow, I would say. I'm just I'm thinking maybe he's going by what his parents told him because he has a song that I've never noticed before called The Day He Was Born. Unless you're thinking about his birthdays. But it's a very interesting concept. He would have been awfully young at the time. Now, it's a video on a guitar chord site. How does that make any sense? Interesting. Whole lot of versions of Thinking Out Loud. I don't hate it, but I don't know if I want to do it. That does make me think of various songs. This, which is actually very optimistic. I'll bring that one up too, just in case. But yes, I do want to wrap up within the next 15 minutes and go upstairs quickly and maybe take the dog out. But I'm nearly at the end of his songs. I mean, and some of the titles are familiar, but I don't know them very well. And I don't know. I do know quite a few of them, and they are good. But for some reason, I'm just not. Feeling certain ones today. So, okay. So I am going to do. I don't know if I'm going to do an Ed Sheeran song or not, but I am going to do this song, which is in the viewer left. Just I was going to get a bit more focused because, viewers kind of help with that, I find. Not that I'm not looking for songs to do, but. I guess if she or that person will do it bad, then yeah, you don't need that in your life. And the last page has nothing on it, so I don't even know why it's there. There's a part of me that is slightly curious to look at one of these songs I don't really know and see if I can just noodle my way through it until somebody tunes in, and then I'll finish with one I do know. I believe this might be the second one today that I visited, or maybe it wasn't the last one. I know I did do other. I went upstairs and chatted with on for a little bit while rolling. Looks easy enough. There's some big spaces between the G's and the A's. I kind of want to try a little something here. If this is a fairly new song, it might not be super well known yet, but there's a part of me that wants to try. I almost thought it said so at the beginning here. This song and see if I can figure out if I can guess who it's about. And you're welcome to play along with that. So this is not necessarily Name That Tune, although I'm not super familiar with it, so maybe a little bit. But also name who it's about, the song. Let's see how we do. And then if it doesn't go well, I'll wrap it up with a song I'm a bit more familiar with that in the viewer left. Like if it doesn't go well, I don't have the ears for that. Are you serious? Come on. They didn't say that, but like seriously? You couldn't gain them for a few minutes? Just kidding. I write this song in memory of the way you smile, the boy that won't forget, the soul you took away from us. I mean, it sounds like it could be right because it's kind of an interesting melody and it sounds like it could be right. The tears that we wept, and all that needs to be said, more than blue. And then it just, unfortunately, it doesn't continue the chords, which is stupid. Cheeky smile of jokes and laughs, the memories of time we crossed the line, stepping stones across my mind, washed away. We all know now feel sublime. It's in you. It's all okay. That's just okay. Well, that wasn't nearly as intriguing as I thought it would be. It was kind of very simple. But speaking of Ray and stuff, yeah, bug flying around really good. Just kidding. It's bugging me that no one's here. Wait, sorry. Mama's living in my heart. Sound of rain on the rooftop, and the game's about to start. Don't really know how I got here, but I'm so glad I did. It's crazy to think of, the way that I think could change all of that. Maybe it don't always turn out like we planned, but maybe that's why I'm such a lucky man. Every smile that I didn't take, every wanted to go to till I got that letter. And the voice and the tears and the heartache, I thought I'd never get through. And the moment I almost gave up, you let me get through. I didn't understand it way back then. Way back when it actually is, but sitting here right now, it all makes perfect sense. Every stop that I didn't make, every chance that I did or I didn't take, all the nights I went too far, all the you broke my heart, all the doors that I had to close, all the things I knew but I didn't know. Thank God that I made, but let me hear to thee. Every stop that I didn't take, every chance I did or I didn't take, all the nights that went too far, broke my heart, all the doors that had to close, all the things I knew but I didn't know. God, that I'm which is a really powerful, uplifting song to anybody who has had disappointments in life, which is most of us. And I really hope that through my musical ability in doing that song, that people would have been here to hear it. But nobody's here live, so I can only hope for afterwards and that they make it this far. Liked it enough to stick around, or at least skip ahead and catch that song, or yeah. And it's happened 3 times in this video now for some weird reason, that it's been relatively quiet, and moments after I finish a song, somebody tunes in. I mean, let me show you my musical talent, because I really, or not, I was going to say, I really think I was giving it for a reason, but then sometimes it just feels so unheard. I'm struggling to get where I want with it, and it's like, why was I giving it then? Well, I mean, I'd have another talent that I could say similar about. Other than that, it's the gift of gab and being good. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's what is this that it's leading me to? What is the lesson? What is it I'm supposed to get from that? I don't know. But okay, and it is raining, so that quite heavily, so that takes away that, and hopefully it'll stop in half an hour. Otherwise, he might be asking for a cabin again. He knows he has his bike, unless he wouldn't leave there because he needs it in the morning. Okay. I don't know. It doesn't seem like the sun home really, so it could be the rain. So, anywho, this one's been a little bit weird, but at the same time, I'm kind of happy with the ones I did, and hopefully they will receive some love after. One thing I will say for anybody that makes it this far, congratulations. No, just kidding. You did it. Just kidding. And so did I. No. Well, kind of though. But if you like this concert and you're tempted to donate, I mean, it feels a little redundant or silly to say when nobody's here, but people will do it, and they will do it for interesting reasons sometimes, not just talent and doing something well, but I mean, you know, something that anything that they may like, and I appreciate that. What I would like to ask is that you hold on doing that um, until you catch me live again, and you can ask if we've got it figured out, because at the moment we don't. We might kind of have one way figured out with the take a cut. So unless you're giving me $100 and they take 20 and I'm still got 70 or 80, then okay. I mean, it's not all about the money, but when I get donations, I'd kind of like to be able to receive them. And yeah, PayPal takes a cut, and somebody was briefly there. And then also we have to figure out another way. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused how all that works anyway. So, but gotta go. Talk to you later. Bye.